Hey there and welcome back to another beautiful day in SnowRunner. We are going to fix a couple of bridges here and there, right? You know, infrastructure has to be completed on both maps, and this one is probably the last one here in Wisconsin in the first region. So, you know, let's go to Tom Alpha's and let's see if we can get some more metal beams out of this factory here. I don't think we can right now. No energy in the zone. Yeah, we have to fix that one up. So off we go with a beautiful truck with beautiful addition though, called a fuel container. Now I am sure for a fact that we cannot hook anything up on this big rear though, huh? This big butt of a truck cannot do it. But hopefully though, it's the first time that we are going to check it out. Hopefully we can actually, you know, like fuel the generator up just from a distance. And then we might get another small truck over there just to hook it up, just to see how that goes, right? You know, like it's either. We have to activate it anyway, so you know, that's that. Not going to be a biggie, you know what I mean though. Let's put the all-wheel drive on this little cat over here. Oh yeah. This should not be too much of a hassle, but I've been saying that on all the trucks here. And to be fair, not one of them was much of an hassle. Yeah, now it's going to happen. Yeah, this cat though. It has no equal though, does it? It has no equal in mud clearing. Look at that. It is so quick though, huh? It's even better than the TwinSteer. The Western Star 6900 TwinSteer. What a beast. Wow, I am extremely impressed with this cat. And it surprises me more and more. The more we use it, the more surprised I'm getting here. Yeah, the climb is a little bit rough though, but, you know, too much power for a little slope like this. It's a little bit slippery. So low gear plus, differential log on, and everything goes butter smooth. Okay, refuel. There we go, generator. Nice. Oh, wait a minute, what? Alright, let's just put the generator full again. And now we have to fill... Okay, I see what I've done wrong. The fuel carrier. There we go. We did take out from the Western Star TwinSteer, so that's a problem. And the fuel carrier is almost empty already. I mean, that's a little bit wild though. A little bit wild. Let's keep this big boy right over here for now. Stop the engine. And let's go grab another friend though that we might have. The Padera. Yeah, I think we are going with the Padera though, because I do need to install the recovery bed on this thing. Now, I am certain though, almost for around 90%, that I cannot hook that up. You know, the trailer? But I was hoping for it, since I did see that little hook over there. Now, if we can, that is such a blessing for us, right, you know? That means that even if we have a dedicated recovery vehicle, like this one, then we can actually also hook things up, and means that we are very versatile with this truck. But, like I said, I don't think we can. Yep, I knew it though, I knew it. That is a big shame right now, that's a massive shame. Oh well, let's go drive it back and take care of the flatbed right here. Or, we just park this one around here somewhere, because we do need it later on anyways, into that direction over there, and get a different truck to do the job for us. I know, this is becoming our favorite parking spot. It's quite impressive though, huh, the intake there. Man, the engineering behind that, look at that intake though, huh? That engine is just as cool as your refrigerator. Look at that thing. Man, I'm sure it could it could store some ice creams in the desert, you know what I mean? For real though. What a technology these days. There we go. And now we are going to turn on the generator. Yep, beautiful. We are going to stop our engine. And we are going to change to the White Western Star. And we are going to do some controlling here. Yep, we have to make... Yeah, here we go. We could actually make quite more though, but... Oh no! Oh no! We wasted one. Well, that's okay. There we go. Technically, let's just make one more directly. There we go. I mean, benzene though, it's quite expensive though, right? You know, I believe for 1 gallon in America, it's almost like $5 right now. And that is like, well, it's like 2 liters will cost in Europe. Of 1 liter costs around $2.20 in Europe, right? And guess what, my boys and girls? 1 gallon is for... Oh boy. No! Whoo-wee! Add some soft sand over there. Look at that, yeah. Oi, oi, oi. So 1 gallon is around 4 liters. So in Europe, paying 8 liters for 1 gallon of 8 liters, $8 for 1 gallon is rather normal in Europe. Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's wild though, huh? That is something else, man. That are whole different struggles. Price to keep a civilization afloat these days, though. Yeah, think about it. We have to transport everything now, don't we? It's good that in Europe a lot of things are being transported by train, so electricity. But in general, right, you know, there are thousands and thousands of trucks each day on the road, anywhere on our planet, right? And together, there are billions and billions and billions of trucks. Now, do all of that though, right, you know, for food, healthcare, clothing, heating equipment, everything. And then that you have to pay so much for gasoline, diesel, right? That's something else, man. That's, woo! That's some real strain on the future growth of humanity. I find electronical vehicles interesting. They all look a little bit too weird in my eyes, though, right? You know, nothing looks rugged or really powerful, except Edison trucks, though. He makes some very cool stuff. He makes, you know, like a cabin like this, and he just transforms it into an electronical truck. Very cool concept. I've seen him hauling extreme amounts of logs, right? Tree logs. Complete trees almost, right? You know, in the length. I would say around 10 to 50 meter each. And that is an absolute dedicated truck, though, for a lot of power, right? But we are not there yet with the infrastructure to supply so much electricity too. Yeah. The future is looking interesting, though, huh? Isn't it? It's something else that we have to worry about, but meanwhile, we just keep on gassing around and deliver those supplies. Oh, look at that. We could actually take the... Can't we? Yeah, metal framing. We could take it from here too. Let's see. Is there some metal framing close by here? Yeah, there's some metal framing there too. I guess where I'm going to go next, huh, after this delivery. It's good that we have extra metal beams there anyway, so no biggie there. We don't need the gasoline, but we are taking it anyways. I love this test. Look at that. The TwinSteer doesn't even slow down here. And this is a very, very difficult little part of river though, right? You know, you're being pushed towards the lake over there. And not just that though, right? The interesting thing is that it has a lot of deep mud there. All our trucks did slow down to a crawl there. Some really did need to get that winds going. So, you know, like, it is nothing to be underestimated. So be careful there. Be very careful there. But the TwinSteer, wow, I mean, super, super simple for it. Yeah, I'm not really too happy with this position here. Let's just try it out and see how it goes. Yep, there we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoo! Yeah, that was some butt cleansing right there though. I'm not gonna lie about it. For real though, that was some butt cleansing. But if you do, while we are slowly mastering this, let's not tip here, right? Because, oh, whenever I say that, you know it's going to happen. Oh, I thought there we were going. But, you know, slowly we are learning more and more about the truck. And its extreme balancing issues, though, here and there. So we can push it a little bit further than we could at the beginning, right? You know? So I'm very happy about it. If you're totally new to the TwinSteer, I recommend to avoid that part. Oh, yeah. Definitely try to avoid it if you can. And if you're feeling a little bit brave, go ahead. And if you fail, know and learn why you did fail. Just a lot of experience for you next time. Just one big advice. Keep it in low gear. And not always in low gear plus. Sometimes low gear minus is the best though, right? That you are really going into a crawl on difficult, unbalanced terrain. Beautiful drive. So easy to lose your thought around here, right? Just to zone off, in other words. Or TwinSteer big girl can handle anything, man. I'm proud of her though. I'm proud to actually be driving and utilizing the TwinSteer a lot. It is a very powerful truck, but it's a very, very difficult truck to drive. And I think it is the most difficult truck so far to drive, to commandeer. That we are for always excused to use this one though, huh? I still want to find a decent excuse to actually do a little convoy of this one so I can win another TwinSteer. But I think that will be much later on, sadly, because we are getting new trucks and we really want to upgrade all of them, and you know, we don't want to keep selling other trucks just to do that. We don't get 100% back though from the money. We get around 85% back, so we will take massive losses if we are going to do that just for a lol episode, or hey, can we do it? Although it's going to mean a lot for me to do it, I have to hold off though. We have to play the long game here. Alright, low gear minus is better than high gear here. So smooth though, huh, the big girl. Now, there is another monstrosity of a truck waiting for us in the garage. It's a heavy duty. I don't know, I did not check it out, how powerful it is. It does look very big, right? I think the engine is an absolute monster in it. I think it is rather tall from the ground. What I do know that both all-wheel drive and differential lock is always engaged. If I did read it correctly, that is. So it's going to be an absolute monster though. So I'm not really sure if we will use the co-op in the future, you know. It really depends because that truck is rather long, if I'm not mistaken. So we will see all of that. There's a lot of maybes and possibilities and probablys. But yeah, that's something that we have to investigate, right, you know. Can I put my finger right on it right now? That's something to look forward to. Okay, Doki Karaoke, there we go. Now let's see, we can go over here and then go right back over there now. Then we can try to go this way, or we can try to turn around, go all the way over here, go there, and grab that part. Because why this one? It's further away from the rest, you know. It is further away from the rest. Makes a lot more sense. If we want to have clean hull, we can go there. Interesting, I do see this over here. Makes me curious, but let's not do it. Got an oversized cargo over there. Yeah, there's a lot of extra hauling and issues here and there though, right? You know that we have to plan carefully because slowly I do... Oh, look at that. We can actually pick that one up too. That is not too far away though, now that I think about it. Let's do it. Oh, no. Yeah. Technically, I could go down here with the TwinSteer. Let's do it then. Oh, yeah, because if I go forward, it will be an issue. Because of the length of our TwinSteer and also the rough terrain. It's less rough than this part, but still. Slow down. We cannot turn too quickly around here, or else we might tip. Okay, the slope is a little bit more slopey than I was hoping for. And I did not look further than my nose is long. That's a real bad strategy though. Yeah, I was hoping I could just climb there. Yep. Oh, come on, keep rolling. Ay. What a damaging the truck, huh? Well, let's go get a recovery vehicle. This is fun. This is fun, though. This is really fun. We do have the Brigadier around. We have the Pandera for it, but I want to keep that one around here. You know? We do have two trucks very close by. Pacific. Shall we do it? It's a strong boy though, huh? Yeah, we can come from this side. So that's cool. That's nice. The wooden bridge is fixed after all. Let's put some high beams on. I don't know what it is about this truck though, right, the Pacific, but man, I love these trucks. If it only had high gear, of all-wheel drive, you know. High gear all-wheel drive. Always the best combination though, right, for these types of patches over here. Going to be a nighttime recovery. Well, that is a bridge we all can trust, right? Look at that. It's so saggy. Wow. We have to try that at least once. Just to see how it's going, you know. Just to see if we can manage it. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one though, because we don't have all-wheel drive, so that's an issue. And we are doing this already wrong though. Clearly. Too many rocks here. I should have joined from this little bridge over here, right? You know, this little island's bridge. I call it a bridge though, because I'm hoping it works like one. Can we reach it? We can. Yep, beautiful. That is beautiful right over there. Now, hopefully though, it doesn't take damage, because it's not on. It should not take damage. You know? Come on, big boy. I'm a little bit worried for big girl though, right? You know, I don't want her to take any damage. I grew really attached to that truck. Come on, come on, come on, girl. Don't take damage. Hey, hey. Ah! So the issue right now is just very, very interesting. We kind of have to stand now over there, the way how we did do this. And this is where all-wheel drive matters the most. Recoveries. Oh, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. We will manage though. There is no failing here. Only have to be a lucky trucker at least once here. Yeah, come on, girl. Oh, yeah, a little bit further. Yeah, the rocks are actually doing a lot of difficult work here. Now, if none of this actually works, there's another option. It's my very, very, very old options though that I mastered in Michigan. It's a trade secret, but I'm going to share it with you guys. Oh, it works. Alright, that's it. No secret for you. It is just pushing it from one side though. Oh yeah. There we go. Big girl is on the move again. How late is it in game? 2044? Oh, dude. It's early dark here though. Oh, alright. The old farmer wants me to stay there, huh, for the night. Oh, very nice though, very nice. Oh, early one morning while making the rounds, took a shot of cocaine. Yeah, Johnny Cash, man, some real good music there. Yep, there we go. And that's about that though. Not bad. Now let's see. We can take that shabby bridge over there. Yeah, looking at those rotten beams, can totally handle the TwinSteer with a full cargo of metal beams. Oh yeah. American logs, you know what I mean? By the way, looking at the bridge though, how could that ever get approval? It's going up and down at the same time. Up and down. Do. Probably because of the weight, right, you know. Just got pressed inside of the earth. Believe me, there's no foundation beams below there, you know. Yeah, no anchors below the beams. Not even a squeak. That's what I mean, though. That's what I mean. Butter smooth. Very, very smooth. We're almost done already with this job, though. Ain't that beautiful? Isn't that a beautiful thing? $144 so of course we are going to buy a coffee here, beef jerky, and a whole bunch of poverty gasoline. Here we go. So, broke again. Kids can't go to school though. I'm making fun of it though, right, you know, but it's something everybody is struggling with, I suppose. I don't have kids yet, but I want to make a little army, you know. Will be so fun, man, you know, like to have a little army of them running around. Hoppa! Look at that, beautiful bridge. Oh yeah. Oh wait a minute, it's not even complete, my boy. Concrete slabs now. Oh, slap me silly. Well, you could grab that over there, it seems, but it does need electricity too. Generator area is there. Cargo creation zone 3. We have some at the warehouse too, though, so guess where I'm going. Wait a minute, is this one complete? Oh yeah, it is. Whoo! There for a second, I was like, I did that one, didn't I? Oh, how are we going there? Yeah, shabby bridge maybe though, huh? Or we just go like there. Or we take this one. I think we are going to take that one. It's nice. Nice around the corner. You know what I mean? So this one will be parked around here somewhere. Which one was it? International Paystar. It's so cool, isn't it, though? Look at those tires. There are 10 of them. Wow. TwinSteer in front. Such an amazing truck. I love it. And we definitely have to keep this one active, though. Because the crane and the railroad station over there, we do need that for real, 100%. There are a lot of things that we do need from there. But the oversized cargo is a 4 slot, I believe. I keep forgetting that, though, because we only have done something with that for like 3 maps, right? And we only did need in time here 2 of them. And then in 2 different maps we did need them once, I believe. Green Lake, papers and packaging. Yeah, I cannot wait actually to fix that one up though. Looks like a lot of fun. Might be a pain in the rear though, but we are ready for it, you know. Now let's just hope that we do have 2 over there. I think we do though. And technically I should have taken it from the station number 1 over here, right? You know, the cargo creation zone number 1. Why? Because it is the furthest away from the other zone. That means the haul will be a lot easier if we will do it over here. But oh well, you know, like, that's something that we have to complain later about, I suppose. Interesting little warehouse. I do like the setup, the layout and all. Concrete slabs. Yep, there we go. Only 2 left, which is nice. Off we go, off we go. We could actually go take a shortcut over there though, but that's an interesting one. Ah, it leads towards there. That's interesting. Oh, it is a little bit of a shortcut though, if you think about it. Shall we do it? It's not the smartest one though, but we can do it though. Yeah, let's try. It's going to be interesting if something goes wrong, you know. And if everything goes right, well, I think that's interesting too. Let's put her in high gear. It's a stable truck. Oh, well, that was a launch back. Come on, come on, come on. Kind of want to have the rear being lassoed around it. Come on, wrong button. There we go. And let's just lasso it right over there. There we go. Perfection. Oh yeah, let's move it up. And from here, 1, 2, 3. Take the turn left. You know, perfect slide and angle. It's an interesting little logging camp over here though. Quite luxurious. This guy is living here for quite a while though. I think he's doing this by hand, to be fair with you. Probably a chainsaw, yeah, but it's not a big team. Maybe he took his wife with him, you know. Okay, this is way smoother than I thought. Oh yeah, that's a dangerous thing. You'd be so sick of life if you're going to drive over here. Perfect for us. Look at that. It's stable though, but man, would you try that in real life with your own truck? I think we all want to do it, you know? But we know it will be such a waste of everything and super dangerous. But I think all of us just want just YOLO it, you know? Just see what happens. Just to tell a story, you know? Oh, wow. You see that? It's getting buried here. For real, wow. Yeah, there might be something wrong with the tire type that we are using. Because the TwinSteer is just laughing at this little place, right? You know, and then a mighty looking truck like this is having so many issues. That is hard to believe. It might be the type of tires that we are using right now. Let's just hope that that is the case. Because if it's not, then I am very disappointed in this truck. Oh yeah. let's be fair. This is not the most difficult mud that we have ever been through. This is real normal mud though. It's still very muddy and very slippery, of course. I take that in consideration. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to think about this. So far I'm blaming the tires, but yeah, the load is very heavy, of course. But it's not heavier than 2 metal beams. I would say it's about equal. Yeah, there we go though. Let's go grab another one. Here we go, boys. Here we go. I believe though, like in the first zone, all the bridges have been repaired. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bridges, I believe. I think so. We can check that in a little bit though, right? I believe there are 5 bridges now being repaired though, or that have been repaired. Which feels really nice. To be very, very fair. It really feels good about that. We want to keep going, of course, you know, with the infrastructure and making the map accessible as much as we can. Oh, ain't that fantastic? Whoa, now we're talking indeed. Now, that is 1. Then we have 2, 3, 4. Wasn't here a number 5? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Okay, so it seems to be 4. I have a 5th one on my mind though, but we might have skipped it somewhere. Anyways, 4. Let's go for 4. I know. Awesome sauce. Now, let's see if we do need another one. I don't think we do need another one. All barrels is right over there. Supplies. Recovering right over there. We have this. Then we have that. Those. These. Scout. New Horizons. Yeah, nothing around here though. So that means that we are going to the Grainroot River. And we are going to do a whole lot of extra work around here though, huh? We do need to get... Strangest Things. Very cool mission, I think. Metal beams. Yeah, Southern Bridge. There we go, boys. Metal beams and all. Now the issue around here is... That's the 2 that we can take. And that is some that we can take over here too. So that's a big issue right now. So what I really want to fix... This bridge is complete. I think the northern bridge we have to fix first. So we can get over there to the rolling steel factory. That seems to be a very smart thing to do. The northern bridge. Where do we have? The wooden bridge is over here too. 2 planks. Yeah, we can do that easily after that. I don't see the northern bridge over here. Did I not accept that? I think I did not accept that though. Interesting. Well, we are going there to accept it. And then I will see you guys in the next one though. Stay happy, stay healthy. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful time. And thank you for being part of my daily life though. Bye bye.